Hello, check, 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 testing, check 1, 2, hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining me. Oh, God, the technical difficulties I had coming into this thing. Here, let me get the mood lighting going for a second. I almost forgot to set that. Yeah, let's get those house lights off. How's everybody doing? Let's, I don't have an actual audience in front of me, so I want to see that live chat going off if you feel like participating in that way. But yeah, oh my God. Setting up Streamlabs, getting all this equipment together to stream has been like a whole process today, and I didn't have a couple. I didn't set up a couple things I wanted to set up, such as the donations tab. But don't worry, I'm gonna do a show for you anyways, and we'll worry about donating to the cause that is the Rough Go later. All right, I think I'm about ready to go here. I have everything queued up that I need to. I'm gonna start off by doing a couple of kind of simple, more acoustic-y songs. Woo! Thank you, Jessica. I need the text woos because I can't hear the actual woos. Yeah, I was trying to set it up so I could actually have some like proper reverb and compression on my vocals and not just the very dry microphone signal that you're hearing right now. But that just wasn't jiving. I tried 2 or 3 different ways to get like a plug-in working, and it just wasn't happening. But that's been my life recently. I have this whole pedal board in front of me. I'll show it to you guys later, kind of what I've been working on the past week in terms of getting this new setup going. And yeah, that's been a whole task for the past week, and then trying to figure out how to like music stream and get the best sound possible. And I'm pretty much just going with my podcasting setup right now. There's nothing particularly special sound-wise that's happening like musically. Like I said, I couldn't even get any reverb on my vocal, right? But yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. I did a little bit of like a test run before I went live there, and it was sounding pretty decent. Not as exactly as I wanted it to, but it's this is all kind of a, like everything I do, it's a bit of an experiment. Got a little bit of tequila there I've been sipping on, thanks to my brother. He got me some very nice tequila for Christmas, which I was finally able to get. I finally saw my family very recently because we didn't over the holidays. So I was on vacation from work and was able to like isolate a little more than I usually do, and did kind of the self-checking thing for a few days, and went over to Hamilton, which I'm still kind of like hoping wasn't grossly irresponsible, but we were careful about it as possible. All right. Here we go. Just 2 restless souls on way, walking through life like never seen. No, I never seen the forest for the trees, and I never seen what's right in front of me. Yeah, well, I will quit my crying and just sing blues. I will tie up my loose ends with my old news, and I'll keep on laughing. one of these days I'll cut the shit, and I'll maybe find a way to deal with it. So here, with the grace of God's go I, and with all intention towards the sky, yeah, well, I will quit my crying and just sing blues. I will tie up my loose ends with my old news, and I'll keep on laughing, 'cause there's no use. Yeah, I'll do all of this so I might learn to live my own truth. Yeah, well, I will quit my crying and just sing blues. I will tie up my loose ends with my old news, and I'll keep on laughing, 'cause there's no use. Yeah, I'll do all of this so I might learn to live my own truth. Ah, I feel so performance rusty, even doing this. Like, I think the last time I played a show, an actual show, was in September, in that brief period where we didn't have a lockdown. And well, even then, it was still kind of lockdown. I played through the window of Club Absinthe in Hamilton to a patio audience, and that was even a little bit strange, and it kind of made me feel off my game a little bit. Like, even here, I decided to sit, because with the camera I have and the framing of the shot, the only way that it looked remotely aesthetically pleasing to me was kind of this setup that you're seeing here. I wanted to get my piano incorporated into the set too, because like even the song you just heard has a piano part to it that I wanted to get like looping and layered and stuff like that. But yeah, trying to even get that setup going, more technical difficulty. So like, you know what, I have handled enough technical difficulties over Music Gear in the past week. I think we can leave the piano out of this one until the next show. I'll do another one of these soon, and I'll be sure to make it a little more sophisticated and have more things going. I'd really like to incorporate some instead of having pre-programmed beats for some of my looper songs, like actually be able to make beats and like have like an electric drum thing or something like that. So that's kind of the future of where this project is going. So thank you again, everybody who is watching. I'm going to go into another one of my acoustic songs here. I used to play this one a lot as my first song in a lot of my sets, because it was like a good warm-up song. It's kind of in that happy place in my vocal range, so it always made me kind of feel like a good warm-up. Well, I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long to be with you here, my darling love. Oh, yeah. I've been waiting so long to be with you here, my darling love. But you're half a blessing and half a curse. Each day you're just getting worse. Take this tortured love that entangles us. Oh yeah, but I don't wanna go if you don't want me to. So good but hurts, and it's infinitely worse that you don't let me know. Let me know. Well, I'm a creature of bad habits. I reach on out and grab 'em, never thinking twice about the consequences. So I can't be a savior. In fact, I am a danger to myself and everyone around me. Oh yeah, but I don't wanna go if you don't want me to. So darling, please, gotta know. It feels so good but hurts, and it's infinitely worse that you don't let me know. Let me know. Well, I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long to be with you here, my darling love. Oh yeah, but I don't wanna go if you don't want me to. So darling, please, gotta know. It feels so good but hurts, and it's infinitely worse that you don't let me know. Let me know. Oh, let me know. Time for another sip of tequila. Also, for you folks on the Facebook live chat, and you see Jessica's comment there. Jessica, great fan of the show and the music, and she has, if you go to her profile, she has some stuff that she's been posting about her own music and her own project. So I'm going to give her a little plug there because she is such a fantastic supporter of what I do here. So yeah, go check out what she does. It's very cool. Not even sure if I'm like totally happy with this mic placement situation that I got going here. I'm going to try and fix this. God, I have the little knob thing facing the wrong way. Oh, jeez. There we go. Okay. I'm just this awkward, actually live, just so we're clear. Okay. So, I'm gonna try and get this looper thing going. Let's see how that goes.
Could you tell me what to give? Hearts are set on fire, burning with desire. Could you tell me what to give? I am feeling half alive, like any moment I could die. With a foot in both those worlds, it's undecided. True gem, the night, don't waste your time. It is passing you by while you're making up your mind. True gem, the night, don't waste your life. It is passing you by while you're making up your mind. When the uptake is this slow, something's gotta give. Could you tell me how to live? Hearts are set on fire, burning with desire. Could you tell me what to give?
All right. So that was my first time performing one of my looper tracks in with this setup. I'm using a I'm using a looper I'm somewhat unfamiliar with, and a whole lot of everything I'm unfamiliar with. Here, maybe this is the point in the show where I actually, for the sake of indulging some of the music nerds out there, that I show you what I'm working with here. So let's take a moment to do that. Okay. So shaky cam here. Yeah, this camera isn't very good. I apologize. But yeah, this is what we're looking at here. So all the lights across the bottom are a MIDI pedal board that is hooked up to this, which is an effects processor. That is the HX Stomp by Line 6. And basically it's providing all the different guitar sounds that you're hearing. So like it's doing the acoustic guitar, it's doing the electric guitar, it's doing the distortion, it's basically it's doing everything in terms of the guitar sounds. And it's an amazing little box. And then this little guy right here is actually just it's the only separate pedal that I have in terms of like an effects unit. and it's just a volume boost. It just for when I have like a lot of layers of loops going, stuff has a tendency to get buried if I try and do like another lead on top of it or something. So I use the volume boost to get on top of that. And then this little guy over here is the looper. So that's like actually recording and repeating the tracks. This little guy next to it here, the little gray and black thing, is just a foot switch that gives me some additional control over it. But the main creme de la creme here is this guy. This is the pain in the ass that I've been spending past week. And it's actually, well, it's a pain in the ass doing any MIDI thing. This is actually a blessing in terms of it was one of the easiest ones to program. I was working with a different one before that was a lot more difficult. But basically, just to give you an idea of what this does, it's a totally separate remote control that's wired into this and then relayed into that. And it makes it so, say if I hit this button here, the looper starts its beats and it's actually recording right now. Just by not touching the looper at all, but by pressing that remote, and I can clear that track just by pressing that button there. And I told it to do that. I programmed all those buttons, and it's a really fun, neat thing that I'm still experimenting with. I've only scratched the surface on what I'm capable of with doing this thing. So basically the past week and this whole performance is just me trying to basically get used to this and figure it out and do the best I can with it and up my game, because there's a lot of great looping artists out there, and I hope to be one of them. So yeah, the whole idea is that I can control both those main units with just a singular control. So, like I said, I'm only doing like kind of very basic functionality on it right now, just to kind of get myself familiar with this whole process. But yeah, like that is one of my more simpler looping tracks. I'll do another one in a minute that requires being a little more intricate and kind of got me thinking on necessitating even trading in all the pedals in the different looper I had before, trading them all in to get this stuff instead. Time for another sip of tequila. If you're all drinking out there, cheers. We can't drink in a bar together right now, but we can do this, perhaps. Hello, JR. Thank you for joining us on the live stream. I'm going to do... maybe I'll get into doing some covers. I was thinking I was just going to do original songs. I'm going to do an original song right now, but it just got me thinking, maybe I'll do a cover song. I don't know. See where the whim takes me. But yeah, this is one of my favorite songs that I've wrote in terms of I just, went out to capture a feeling of a certain type of subject matter, and I think I did it in the way I wanted to. I don't know. It's hard to talk about my own art as an artist in this capacity. I always feel very awkward doing it. But yeah, it's essentially about when you feel like you're losing your mind and the dark thoughts are in your head and can't seem to shake them.
Behind your eyes, I am the star manifestation live inside your mind. Broadcasting thoughts of darker kinds. Oh, and you're dancing with the devil, better watch your toes. I will drag you to the darkest corners of the soul. I am the chains weighing heavy around your neck, drowning you in your lake of regrets. All the mistakes you have not made yet, and the list of things you wish I could forget. Oh, and you're dancing with the devil, better watch your toes. I will drag you to the darkest corners of the soul. Yeah, I will take you everywhere you'd never wanna go. I will show you all the things you'd never wanna know. Resides behind your eyes. I am the stuff that keeps you up at night. Oh, and you're dancing with the devil, better watch your toes. I will drag you to the darkest corners of the soul. Yeah, I will take you everywhere you'd never wanna go. I will show you all the things you'd never want to know.
Yeah. All right. Yes, I will. I will be doing some more looping stuff for sure. For sure. I mean, that's the kind of the point of this whole thing. But I've only like really written a few songs that like absolutely require the looping, and I have it down in a capacity that I feel like I can pull it off in front of you guys without any major screw ups. Definitely have a lot of stuff that's in like that experimental stage when it comes to the looping, because I'm a singer-songwriter kind of rock and roll guy that I want to be able to create those kind of songs that have those transitions and different moments and different fills and things like that. But doing it as like a one-man looper is really difficult. So yeah. So we're building the pieces as we go along here. You know, I was just talking the other day about how I thought it was really disappointing that in the COVID lockdown we had this opportunity to organize as a people and do like a lot of different things that could have pushed for change, but like the most obvious to me would have been a general strike of some kind. Half of us were staying home anyway. So just like refusing to work collectively. If enough of you did that on in a big way, agreed to even a day, a week, a month, where we bound together for a general strike just to say, no, we're not moving until you meet some of the very big demands of the people, things that are obvious that we all need, that it benefits society in a big way, namely wages and giving people fair wages and closing the wage gap between the wealthiest people in the working class and the underclass. You know, things that we all know improve and benefit society, and I feel like we sort of dropped the ball on it. And it's sort of sad to me in a way. But it's this is kind of a song about thinking about those sort of frustrations. The sound of the sirens, the bright flashing lights, the smell of the smoke, the will of the fight, words of some preacher, the boot on your neck, freedom to shout for all you respect. Power of protest you feel every day, strength in the numbers, we got it in spades. Built this machine that's 10,000 feet high, oh, it's made up of bullshit, grinds up your spine. Blood on the front page, on these streets of rage. Light up your past mistakes in a spark for all eternity. We all know it's too late. Built this machine that's 10,000 feet high. It's made up of bullshit but grinds up your spine. Break every finger to strike another chord. Re-ink the pen, they'll sharpen the swords. Blood on the front page, on these streets of rage. Light up your past mistakes in a spark for all eternity. We all know it's too late. The sound of the sirens, the bright flashing lights, the smell of the smoke, the will of the fight, words of some preacher, the boot on your neck, your freedom to shout for all you respect. The blood and the fury, the sweat and the tears, the spark of the passion, despite all your fears. Built this machine that's 10,000 feet high, oh, it's made up of bullshit, grinds up your spine. Blood on the front page, on these streets of rage. Light up your past mistakes in a spark for all eternity. We all know it's too late. Oh, my glass is empty. Poop. Thank you again so much to everybody that's joining in on the stream and watching. I love you. You're the best way you can support the Rough Go and the Rough Report right now is to like and share and just spread the good word. If there is like a song you hear that you like, let me know. Check out the Rough Go on Spotify. Give me some plays on there. I'm on all the major streaming platforms actually, like Apple and SoundCloud, YouTube. Obviously, I'm on YouTube. Some of you are watching this on YouTube right now. take two. All right. Looping is treacherous. Yeah, there we go. I got it that time. All right. Here we go.
Been freaking out through this breakdown, and there's a chance that I won't make it out of here unscathed. No, I cannot be brave in the truth light. It just all feels the same. Been falling down through this black hole, and there's a chance that I won't pull on through. So what's the use? It's all for fools in the truth and light. You'd wish you'd only choose, but you can't choose. Whoa, nothing left to lose. I've been roaming through the dark for far too long. Every single day, there's a truth that you can't deny. He won't go away in the night. He will find you, keep you company, keep you company. Whoa, keep you company. truth that you can't deny. He won't go away in the night. He will find you, keep you company, keep you company. Whoa, keep you company.
Yeah. Thank you again so much, everybody, for watching. I think I've only got a couple songs left that I'm gonna do for this one, and I'm gonna go to a cover song. Yeah. It's a bit of an old one, but it's been one of my favorite songs since I was a kid. So I like to do this one.
Listen, children, to a story that was written long ago.
Oh, damn. Left my big booster pedal on. The guitar's a little too loud. Okay, here we go.
Listen, children, to a story that was written long ago about a kingdom on a mountain and the valley folk below. On the mountain was a treasure buried deep beneath the stone. So the valley people swore they'd have it for their very own. So go ahead and hate your neighbor. Go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven. You can justify it in the end. You won't hear trumpets blowing come the judgment day, the bloody morning after. One tin soldier rides away. So the people of the valley sent a message up the hill, asking for the buried treasure, tons of gold for which they'd kill. Came an answer from the kingdom, with our brothers we will share all the secrets of a mountain, all the riches buried there. So the valley cried with anger, Mount Joseph, draw your sword. And they killed the mountain people, so they won their just reward. And they stood beside the treasure on the mountain, dark and red. Turned the stone and looked beneath it. Peace on earth was all it said. So go ahead and hate your neighbor. Go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven. You can justify it in the end. You won't hear trumpets blowing come the judgment day, the bloody morning after. One tin soldier rides away. So go ahead and hate your neighbor. Go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven. You can justify it in the end. You won't hear trumpets blowing come the judgment day, the bloody morning after. One tin soldier rides away.
Thank you so much, JR. I appreciate you finding me on Facebook and joining in. It's really kind of awesome, and makes me think that maybe the internet isn't all bad after all. Maybe it isn't. All right. This last song is kind of about really it's about hating capitalism, really. So this is going to be my last song. I hope you all enjoy.
Loaf to earn a slice. Have your efforts still suffice to pay your own way? Maybe feel alright some days. So you build the house to get a brick, grow some trees to get some sticks, wearing yourself thin, broken, snap, patched up again. Since rooms the monsters keep on golden thrones kick up their feet. What's the news? Speak the weak. A slogan for the master scheme. They'll say, light a candle for the working man. Solemn prayer for the underclass. That's all to be had. Good luck, you know it ain't so bad. Don't you ever feel like no matter what you do, it's just gonna fall back on you? And have you ever stopped to think aloud on the things you get so stressed about? Sometimes it gets to me, all the things we could have been. So you spill your guts onto the page. By the time you hit the stage, all your poison rage is having its own way. in your lungs. Now right words stuck to your tongue. There's not much to be done, 'cause your moment's come and gone. Don't you ever feel like no matter what you do, it's just gonna fall back on you? And have you ever stopped to think aloud on the things you get so stressed about? Sometimes it gets to me, all the things we could have been.
Didn't expect the drums. I'll roll with it. Eventually catch up to the beat there. Let's see if I can put the bass line to that. Yeah, I think I can do it. It's like a weird, awkward moment at the beginning there when I didn't realize the drums were coming in. This is definitely a faster pace than what the song is normally calls for. All right, getting used to this here.
Don't you ever feel like no matter what you do, it's just gonna fall back on you? And have you ever stopped to think aloud on the things you get so stressed about? Sometimes it gets to me, all the things we could have been, all the things we could have been, all the things we could have been.
Oh, yeah. That felt so good to do. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. I am the Rough Go. I am Jimmy Ruffian, and we will be back with plenty more. And I'll also have a new episode of the Rough Report for you tomorrow night. So thank you so much for joining me once again. Plenty more exciting stuff to come. And hopefully next time I'll do some of the things that I wanted to, like before I ran into so many technical problems, like getting the keyboard involved and getting a separate camera angle. I'd love to have 2 cameras going. Onward and upward, forever twirling towards freedom, as always. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good night. Oh, yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Yeah.